Mohammed Ben Sulayem will be seeking a second term in December as FIA president. He's been in charge and the face of the FIA since 2022, and according to himself, he's not done yet with the objective he had as president, which is to grow motorsport into something bigger. Despite Ben Sulayem being shrouded in controversy in recent times, close to 40 auto federations would like him to be re-elected. In today's GPFans Special, we're diving into the upcoming elections about one of the most important positions in all of motorsports, the FIA presidency. Every 4 years, the FIA holds elections to choose a new president. This happens during the association's General Assembly, a meeting that takes place at least once a year. Members of the FIA include national sporting authorities, but also touring clubs. In total, there are 245 organizations spread across 149 countries. On December 12th, the General Assembly will be held in Uzbekistan, and that's when we'll find out who will be in charge for the upcoming 4 years. Currently, Ben Sulayem is the president, a fact that not everybody is particularly happy with. Criticism of the Emirati grows stronger by the day, but it's not like his predecessors had a spotless record either. Jean Todt was the FIA president between 2009 and 2021, and although he mostly worked in silence and his approval rating was relatively high, he has been part of some dubious matters as well. In 2020, Ferrari's F1 team was being accused of having a power unit with an illegal fuel flow meter. Reports were that Ferrari had put more fuel flowing into the engine than the rules permitted, which is why they were so quick on the straights. Todt, who is of course a former Ferrari team principal in the Schumacher era, got accused of making a secret deal with Ferrari to turn a blind eye to this. Ben Sulayem also wasn't happy with Todt. He claims the Frenchman left him with a financial deficit of almost 25 million euros. Ben Sulayem is controversial, but he's not always had it easy either. He was the one who had to deal with the fallout of Abu Dhabi 2021, for example. But after, he wanted to stamp his authority on Formula One. Remember the stricter rules about wearing jewelry in motorsport, something that seemed to be clearly aimed at Lewis Hamilton, or the rumor that Ben Sulayem tried to influence the result of the 2023 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Besides these matters, he almost always talks about finances. In 2023, fines were increased, with the maximum fine that the FIA could hand out increasing from £250,000 to £1 million. Not to mention the penalties that he introduced for swearing recently, which, putting it mildly, weren't very popular. So we know Ben Sulayem will be a candidate in the elections, but who else? Carlos Sainz Sr., father of the Williams driver, has recently indicated that he's considering running for president. Having a son who's an active F1 driver will always mean that people will claim there's a conflict of interest with every decision he makes, even if he cuts all ties with Junior. The two-time Rally World Champion still has a lot of backing inside the motorsport world, however. Not only is he an all-time motorsport great, something that commands respect, but his heart seems to be in the right place as well. Quote, "If I do this, run for president, it will not be to fight anyone, it will be out of passion and love for motorsport, because I believe I can help and improve certain things. I believe it is probably the right time for me personally and professionally, and that's why I am considering it," he explained to motorsport.com. Recently, Alex Wurtz's name also popped up, although it was Damon Hill who started that. Wurtz, the chairman of the GPDA, the Grand Prix Drivers Association, told OE24 the following on the subject. Quote, "This all came about because Damon Hill mentioned me in a tweet. I was talking about racing events and Damon responded. He simply asked his fans the question, 'Next FIA president?' Of course, it's nice if Damon thinks I could take on the role of FIA president. Damon brought it up, not me. In any case, there has been no official announcement yet." While Wurtz and Sainz Sr. are both good alternatives, there are plenty of FIA members who still prefer re-electing Ben Sulayem. 36 automobile clubs, mainly from South America, put out a statement backing the current president with the following reasoning. Quote, "The turnaround achieved in less than 4 years is nothing short of extraordinary, especially when coupled with the implementation of professional management systems that you deployed in parallel. Therefore, we strongly encourage you to seek re-election at the upcoming AGA, so that you may continue the important work you have started with our full support, with deep appreciation and optimism for the future. So, the battle for the new presidency seems to be breaking out already. But who do you think should be in charge of the FIA? Should Ben Sulayem get another term, or would you rather see Sainz or Wurz getting a chance? As always, leave your thoughts down below in the comments, but either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you picked up a thing or two, and peace.